when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop? I have a fun fact. Are you ready for my fun fact?
Okay, yeah.
This music video by this female rapper has been named the greatest music video of the 21st century. Can you name either the music video or the female rapper? Extra points if you can do both, obviously.
Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On.
Okay. Did you know that?
I saw that because that was one of the topics.
Okay, well, I didn't think that you read that. Okay, I was hoping that you maybe didn't read it.
You hear that? She didn't believe in me, y'all.
No, it's not that I didn't believe in you, but I just thought, like, it's a long list.
It was a lot of stuff.
So, yeah. She might not get to this. Okay, do you have one? What are you eating?
Okay.
Wait, no. Don't tell me. That's how we get sidetracked. Oh, M&M's. With the peanuts? With the peanuts,
sweet.
yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
A little something sweet.
I need something sweet.
Okay, my fun fact. Okay, this female rapper was the youngest female rapper ever signed to a major label, landing a deal with Def Jam as a teenager.
You know I know this is Foxy Brown. Like, why would you even... Like, that's as soon as you said teenager, Def Jam, boom.
That was done. Maybe I should have left one of them out.
It gave it away. But yes, in fact, she is. She is. Can you imagine getting signed to a record label at fucking 15, 16 years old and then releasing Il Nana? Like,
I think that's probably the crazier part.
That's the crazier part. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Where My Girls At. It's spooky season. What are you going to be for Halloween? Are you doing a couple's costume?
So it's funny, like, I feel like for Halloween, my fiance, I'm like the third wheel with him and his friend. Like,
I see.
We've actually only spent one Halloween together. We've been together for 3 years now. And first one, we went as Rick and Morty, which was a lot of fun.
Okay, that's cute.
I was Rick, he was Morty.
Until the guy... obviously, for being a pedophile, but we didn't know that. Right, I just love the show.
No, I just love the show, and it was cool because we were in New York at the time for Halloween, and we ran into Morty's like throughout the street.
What? Of course you did. Of course you did.
Which was pretty fun. Like that was
so cool. I love that.
And then I've been out of town like every Halloween. Since, and it's funny though because it's like this is his like holiday.
Okay,
and, like, this is the only time
so serious about it.
So into it.
Yeah.
This is the only time he will like really get lit like throughout the year.
I love
like,
that.
That's
I love that.
On Halloween.
You gotta let loose.
Just on Halloween.
Just on Halloween and rein it in the rest of the year.
Yeah, and the rest of the year he's like pretty chill. And so this year we're going as I'm a part of his group's Powerpuff Girls. So
which one are you? The pink one?
I'm the Blossom, or not Blossom. No, not Blossom. Not Blossom. Yeah, the pink one though. I'm the pink one.
You said Powerpuff Girls, and my brain went Power Rangers. I know those are different things.
But it's like funny because he's like a big muscular guy, so it's
like he's gonna be Buttercup, right?
Yes.
Or like he's gonna be the green one.
He's either the green or the blue one.
Because
one of his friends.
One, okay. Because do you remember that episode of the Powerpuff Girls where the guys were, and then the really buff one was the green one? What is the green one's name?
There's Buttercup, Blossom, and Bubbles. So Bubbles is the blue one. Bubbles is the blue one. Buttercup is the green one. Mm-hmm. And so that's
Blossom
why
is HBIC.
I did not know that.
Blossom is HBIC.
You know what? You're right.
She's the head bitch in charge.
So like he like had seen the like that muscle man episode or whatever. He's like, I'm gonna do that. So he got like a dress and everything. Like he has no fear. Like he does not care. Like
Honestly, I love it. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like you should, there's been
Yeah.
enough shit going on this year. We should fucking like go all
We should
out
have a
for Halloween. We
key.
should have a
What
key.
about
Like,
you?
I'm going to do I don't know, this is probably so niche. And so if people start guessing other things, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's what I am. But what I'm actually going as is, did you ever see Mariah Carey's Honey Bad Boy remix music video?
Sure I have.
I'm sure
I'm
you
looking
have.
up.
I'm going as her in that one specific scene when she jumps off of the house, swims into the ocean, then Mace drops a ladder down from a helicopter, and she climbs the helicopter and sits on his lap, and she's wearing like this skin tight black bodysuit, these pumps, and then her hair's up in a half ponytail. That's my Halloween costume.
Ooh.
It's that specific
Okay.
scene.
I was like, that's very specific.
It is. I know.
I'm gonna have to watch the music video now.
When you watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm going for. But I will take whatever people guess as actually being correct, because people aren't
That's very niche.
They're not gonna guess that, and that's okay. Like, I didn't do it for people to be able to guess it.
It's
I
not
did it
for
because
them.
I always wanted to be that for Halloween. Like, that's just a
I
very
feel you.
iconic music video. And Honey is actually my favorite. Is that the name of the album? No, that's not the name of the album.
I think so.
It is?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
No. I think it is.
No, it's Butterfly.
Yes.
Butterfly is the name of the album.
That is actually my favorite Mariah Carey album.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It is my favorite
What's
Mariah Carey album. And it's so funny because she made this album when she turned 28, although she doesn't believe in age.
She does not.
I'm 28. It just feels very kismet that I've kind of rediscovered my love for this year in my life, Like, I feel like I needed it, And baby, she was writing her ass off. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be for Halloween. Let's get into some hot topics. Let's get into some hot topics. Can we talk about this?
Okay. What?
Do you know which one I'm about to say?
No, which one? Because there's one that I've been meaning. I needed somebody to talk to about this, but
I just have to talk about this because Drake's lawsuit has been dismissed. Drake's lawsuit has been dismissed against Universal Music Group. Saying that obviously he was suing them for, I think, defamation. And then also I think he was accusing them of, I guess, faking the streams.
Was that it?
Yeah, he also, they were inflating the streams and suppressing his music. So he was suing them for that. And the judge was basically like, you started it. The fuck are you talking about? Like, how we gonna sue them for some shit you did first?
Right.
And everybody's just like, oh my God, he really put his lawyers' grandchildren's grandchildren through school for it to get thrown the fuck out of court. And now they're talking about we gonna appeal. Man, he just feeding this people. They whole lineage is finna eat off Drake. Knowing, and they know there's no case.
There is no case with this, yeah.
There's no case. He just cannot accept defeat.
You know what? I'm ready to move forward whenever he drops this, like, Iceman, whatever album
is he
for
really
the
still
winter
doing
time.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I haven't heard anything about it.
Or supposedly, I don't know.
I just haven't heard anything about it lately. So, I mean, I guess he could still be dropping an album.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's gonna sound like though, because he's just still gonna be so sad and hurt and be like, I have no real friends and everybody turned their back on me and so and like, girl, at this fucking point, like, get a grip.
I know.
You gotta get a fucking grip.
Listen, I just want some good music. And I feel like
that's the problem.
It's like I feel like everybody's pulling out their albums like in the last quarter. Like, everybody's like, you know what? Shit, it's at the end of the year. Like, I gotta release something.
But why do you think that is? Because usually it kind of slows down around this time. Like, we're not getting albums this time of year. Why is everybody dropping an album now?
I don't know. It's like they didn't finish up over the summer. Like, they weren't ready for summer, and it's like everything got, like, think about all the, like, we have like 3 albums that we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Like,
which is weird.
So much music has dropped.
It's weird.
Exactly.
I don't get how it's all happening, because this is never a time when this is the time when record labels start to like shut down for the year. You know, like they're not pushing out new work. You know what I mean? Unless you're Taylor Swift. But then we know how she moves. Okay, it's like a motherfucking factory over there, and she milking them people for everything they got. They have 37 versions of the same album with a different cover, and I think that's nuts. How is that legal?
I told you my like conspiracy. I think like with this marriage, right? So like I feel like
so now go on, because you love a conspiracy theory.
Well, this is one that I came up with.
This is Brianna's conspiracy corner, everybody.
This is what I'm thinking. Yeah. So I think that, okay, one, I think she came to dating like Travis Kelce because of like helping boost ratings, like within the NFL.
Okay.
For the NFL. That's one. That's one.
You're saying it happened because of that?
Yes.
They needed the ratings.
Happened. Okay. They needed more ratings, or they wanted to test something, see if they would be able to like, they already have huge ratings, but I think it's hard to compete also with like YouTube numbers, with streamers. Like,
you're right.
They needed another element. So
people aren't watching it. They're watching the streamers watch it. So they're not getting the views. You're so right. Exactly.
So I think that's one. The second part, so they get engaged. I think they're going to be, that same week that they got engaged, she released that she was dropping the album. And Travis Kelce also dropped a line with like American Eagle, like a day later.
Yep.
So I'm like, this was manicured, right? I think that this album was about her being in love, falling in love, getting with him. They're going to be together for 3 years, maybe. And then break up the album. Next tour.
Absolutely.
That's how I see it. This is how I see it. It's a business transaction.
It's all a business transaction. It's all a business transaction. I 100%, I believe that. I don't believe that she is actually his type. But you know how it is with those kinds of guys. When it's time to settle down, they're like, I need to stop playing around and go get me an average looking white girl. Even though they've never dated white women a day in their lives. But they know that for this all-American look,
like persona,
you're a pro football player, you have to have this white woman on your arm. You know what I mean? And so, yeah.
So that's my conspiracy.
I also think that she's going to do the Super Bowl when he retires. You know, like I think that that's going to be her Super Bowl. And it's going to obviously lead into her doing another tour where she's going to milk everybody for I just don't believe anything about her is genuine. And to be honest, she's not even that interesting to be so manufactured. She's just so plain.
She's not even from Tennessee. She's not even from Tennessee. She marketed herself as a country person. She's from Pennsylvania.
I've met people from Pennsylvania. Those are not country people. Okay? Backwards, but they're not country.
I don't want to sound like a Taylor Swift hater. I'm just giving facts.
No, I agree with you though. Yeah. Like I'm right there with you. Yeah. So
okay, I really have to talk about this because I've been seeing so much stuff about this. Sweetie, being accused.
We can talk about this. Go ahead, because this is your girl.
So okay, allegedly,
all alleged.
Sweetie, all alleged. This is all alleged. Sweetie has been accused of being a escort, or what they call like yachters. I think is what they're called.
I think that's what it's called.
And so like this woman, who was like either her manager, I think, or something like that.
I don't quite understand what the business relationship is, because I don't even think this woman makes it clear as to what she was doing,
which is even more suspicious.
If I'm being honest, she's kind of implicating herself a bit in the crimes that she's accusing Sweetie of. But go on.
So she like accused Sweetie of like being one of her like girls, basically. Like she was like the madam. Is that what they called?
A madam. Yeah.
Madam. Yeah.
But I don't think they call it that today. Like I don't even know what they call it today. Like there has to be some super secret word for it. Like, but
I
madam,
think
I
so
think is
too.
the very colloquial term as to what she
I think so
was for
too.
Sweet. Allegedly, again.
Allegedly. This is all alleged. I've been seeing so much stuff about this.
Yeah.
Like what really got me. Did you see the picture of her and Robert Greene,
Yes.
sweetie?
Yes.
They were like, what 40? They're like, what 48 laws of power was tricky?
I listen. Yeah.
Do
I don't
we
know.
believe this? Like, do we?
Here's the
Like,
thing. I don't know how to say this in a way that is very pro woman. I think
women
Sweetie
10 years back.
I think Sweetie should be able to do whatever she wants to do. If that's sell it, then I think she should be able to sell it.
Yeah,
I think Sweetie is very skilled at many things. I think she is great as the face of a brand. I think she is great at curating music and curating like vibes for other people, not so much for herself, but for other people.
Social content, social media content.
She's very interesting. However, it doesn't exactly make sense that she's as wealthy as she is by her own means. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
I hear you. I agree with everything that you have to say.
So whether or not Sweetie is an escort is truly, I think, none of our business. You know, I think if she wants to be an escort, because I'm sure some of these niggas is escorts. Okay, like y'all
I saw
to
something
the system too.
I saw something about how they think Zac Efron is a yachter, allegedly.
I think Zac Efron snapped when he did not win an Oscar for that role he should have won an Oscar for. I think he's gone over a deep bitch. The Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie?
I didn't.
He didn't even get nominated. It is the saddest. Okay, but this is the statement that Sweetie made in regards to this whole thing, because she's been radio silent as the internet has been ripping her to shreds. And this poor girl, she's been getting torn apart the whole year. Actually, for the past couple years. Sweetie said, she posted this to her Instagram story: "The recent accusations made about me are false, defamatory, and deeply disturbing. These claims misrepresent the facts and are solely aimed to damage my reputation. This person never managed me. She was simply introduced to me by my family. Her motives are now obvious. I'll let the lawyers take it from here." So that's where it is. Somebody's gonna get sued. Listen, you can't just say what you want to say about people without adding allegedly.
There's consequences.
Yes, and you have to add.
There's
allegedly.
Consequences.
There are consequences. Like, you can't just say whatever the fuck you want. Okay.
But,
Nicki Minaj is back on her bullshit. And she is accusing. Well, actually, I don't quite know what she's accusing, because it's like 15 different storylines that are happening at once on her Twitter.
Yeah.
So first she's saying that, she's a victim of fraud. People have been stealing from her. And she accuses them of having stolen like thousands of dollars, like thousands of dollars from her Apple Pay, through her Amex. And then she got a new card, and then somebody else started using the Amex on the Apple Pay. And it's for thousands, like $8,000, $4,000. Like, it's not just like a small amounts of money. To her, it's small amounts of money. To me, I'd be like, whoa.
Right. What's going on?
What's going on? What the fuck? We're $8,000, and people are saying that it's her husband. They saying Cardi B really got all the tea. They said she knew about the Amex weeks ago when they was beefing, and now somebody stole from Nicki's Amex. Now, obviously, she was just saying Amex just as a placeholder for any credit card. Obviously,
any credit card. Yeah,
a rich person has an American Express card.
Yeah.
But I do think it's that nigga.
You do think it's him?
I think he's stealing from her.
Really?
I think he's slowly, like,
you think he's plotting his escape?
Millions. Hell, I think he was plotting it from the beginning. I genuinely think that he trapped her with that baby.
No, not trapped.
You know he got 4 or 5 other kids.
Oh, really?
I just found this out on the internet. He has
I was
other
like, I
children.
don't know this man.
He has other children. People are just talking about how she's like his 4th or 3rd baby mama. And she would have talked about Cardi B. He got grown kids.
I can't.
This nigga is stealing from you, and you are tweeting yourself into a conservatorship. Like, she is literally. And then, out of the blue, she's like, the album is not dropping. Congratulations. And then she tags Jay-Z. You won. And my thing is, what does he have to do with this?
What does he have to do with any of this?
Are you saying that Jay-Z stole $8,000 from your American Express card? From your Apple Pay?
I think it goes back to all this like Rock Nation stuff. Like,
what the fuck do they have to do with any of this?
Don't know.
I don't quite get it. Allegedly the album is not dropping. Again, she said this days ago. And then like 2 days ago, she's like, the album is dropping. This is just someone with schizophrenia, and bipolar. So she might say tonight the album's dropping tomorrow,
Yeah.
And then the next day she'll be like, what album? But she she has nothing to do right now.
Yeah.
She has nothing going on, and it's just a lot. Cardi and Bia are back at it again, arguing.
Yeah.
So Bia was going on Hot 97 and going on like a bunch of other interviews to promote her album that just dropped like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Her album just dropped, and they're obviously asking about the diss track. And they're like, when are you going to respond to Cardi? Are you going to respond to Cardi? And her response, basically what she says to on Hot 97, she's like, what am I supposed to do? Keep rapping with Partisan? We all know Partisan Fontaine is like a writer that Cardi works with. She's like, I'm not about to keep going back and forth with you and the writer. Basically insulting her, like, she's like, when I got in the booth and I did that diss track, I did it in 24 hours. It took you a year to come back at me. If that, you need to spend a little bit more time than 24 hours if that's all the fuck you could come up with, Bia, because that shit was embarrassing. That was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then Cardi B, a just keeper of the fucking keys, gets on Twitter Spaces after this and is like, Bia, what are you talking about? I have a reference track for a whole lot of money. I have it on my phone, and you rapped it word for word, the reference track that's right here. So who's really writing and who's not? And Bia ain't said nothing since. Bia ain't said nothing since. Because how can you argue with that?
Yeah, you can't.
How can you argue with that? Like, girl, if you knew that was the truth, you can't get on the motherfucking radio and start talking about like you don't write your own music. And she has a reference track of your most popular song, and someone else wrote crazy. It, and you rapped it word for word. Bia, that's crazy. Bia, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can't be going out like that.
You can't. We got to talk about Young Miami.
The level of delusion, like I hope we all aspire for this like level of delusion.
I have to read the dreams. I have to read them. I'm sorry.
I didn't know what it was at first because I was like, what is she talking about? And then I was like, are we serious?
Like, we can't possibly be serious. Young Miami comes and she calls out Tyla, the singer, Tyla, for stealing, for copying her song. Because Tyla just announced she's releasing a song called Chanel. So Young Miami tweeted, this girl really ran off with my song and I don't know how to feel about it. Mind you, I played this song for this girl. What the fuck? Were y'all in the same place at the same time?
Same time, yeah.
Since when do y'all hang out? And then the next tweet was like, bitch, I'm confused. And then she put take me to Chanel greater than put me in Chanel. Because remember, she had that very viral video that said, driver, on TikTok. It was on TikTok. She's like, driver,
yeah,
take me to Chanel.
Remember that.
I'm talking right fucking now. And people were obviously making fun of her, Yeah. And then she's like, and then somebody's like tweeted like, PSA, it is about Tyla. She has a new song called Chanel. The chorus is, put me in Chanel, put me in Chanel. And then Young Miami quote tweets it and is like, let's talk about it. Now, girl,
Girl, come on.
Now, girl, I have this to say, and it might not be a popular opinion. I don't care if Tyler stole the song from you. I guarantee you whatever she puts out will be better than the song that you put out.
1,000% better. 1,000% better.
I don't give a fuck. Name 5 Young Miami songs.
Gun to your head. Not City Girl. Not City Girls. Not City Girls.
You're dead. Dead. Are you kidding me? The fact that you thought that people were going to care? Young Miami? And when she releases the song, we need to listen to it, and review it. And we need to compare and contrast. Under no circumstances.
I'm so excited.
You guys don't even make the same kind of music. Do you think you're the first person to rap about Chanel?
When's the last time Young Miami released music?
When's the last time Young Miami, I don't know, rapped? Like, does she even do that anymore? She doesn't even perform anymore. So why does it matter?
On Carisha Please anymore?
She doesn't even do Carisha Please anymore. She doesn't even sell. Does she even still sell the sex game?
Oh yeah,
the orgy one.
Haven't seen it.
So what does she do for her to be this up in arms about a song with the title Chanel in it?
Yeah, I can't. It's a level of delusion. I can't.
You know what? I aim to be this delusional.
That's what I'm saying.
I think we should all be this fucking delusional. Under no circumstances did you really, really, really think that you and Tyler are comparable in any way. You guys aren't even in the same category. Why does it matter if you both release a song with the word fucking Chanel in it? Your audiences don't overlap at all.
At all.
So
it's a store. Like, anyway.
Back to my main point. How the fuck do y'all even know each other? Where would you have met and mingled?
Yeah.
Is there anything else on here that we want to talk about?
Okay, I did want to talk about like the Rolling Stones' greatest hip hop list of the 21st century. So like, okay, what were your? Should we read them out? Like,
let's read them out.
They were. So,
these are the so we are only doing the top hip hop songs. They did the list is over all genres. They did a list that's 250 greatest song of the 21st century thus far. But this list specifically is all the hip hop songs that made that list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they're only 30 out of 250, which I don't know. If you ask me, that's a little bit low. But hey.
Yeah. No. So okay, I'll say 30. Miss Jackson, Outkast, What You Know, T.I., Encore, Jay-Z, I Don't Like, Chief Keef, Money Trees, Kendrick Lamar, Middle Child, J. Cole, which is surprising.
You know that Sicko. One, but you know how I feel. Anyway.
Sicko Mode, Travis Scott, And Up, Moby, Annie Up. Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah. Still Tibbin, Mike Jones, Savage, Meg Thee Stallion, 212, Azalea Banks.
It makes sense though, man.
I guess so. Eminem, 18, Work It, Missy Elliott, 17, Yonkers, Tyler the Creator,
who has
March
been
Madness Future. Lately. Yo, he's been on fire.
They are
recently.
Pulling out receipts that
your digital footprint. It matters. It matters.
I didn't even know that his was that deep though. Like I had friends who were into Odd Future. I knew he was like weird. I didn't know he was wearing fucking clan costumes on the fucking internet. I ain't never seen that before. This is the first. I swear to God, I thought it was AI.
Oh my God, no. This is 15, Jesus Walks, Kanye West. 14, Bodak Yellow, Cardi B. 13, Right Around Shining, Clips. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar, Millie, Lil Wayne, In the Club, 50 Cent. 9, Bees in the Trap, Nicki Minaj.
Of all Nicki Minaj songs, Bees in the Trap?
Yeah.
Anyway.
EXO, Tour Life, Little Uzi Vert, Bad
Under
and
no
Bougie, Migos. Lose Yourself, Eminem. Number 6. Number 5, International Players, Anthem, EGK. 99 Problems, Jay-Z. B.O.B. Outkast. All Right. Number 2 by Kendrick Lamar. And then number 1, Get Your Freak On, Missy Elliott.
You know, that one I have to agree with.
I agree. I think that makes sense. There's a couple that
should not be here.
Not be here with Eliminate. Middle Child definitely should not be on here.
It should have never it should have never been in consideration.
I think that A Milli makes sense. I think like Not Like Us makes sense.
Really?
I think yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Not Like Us or A Milli?
No, Not Like Us. I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. I mean, it's a great
Really?
song, a phenomenal song, my most played song of 2024. It's not a Kendrick Lamar song I would have picked.
Of all the Kendrick Lamar songs, which one would you have picked?
I definitely would have put All Right on here. I probably would have put, damn, this is hard. Money Trees for sure. Oh my God. What else? Now I'm at a loss because I would have put something from Good Kid, Mad City. Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. I would have put Mama. I would have put you know, what the fuck is the, oh my God. I could have put a many other Kendrick Lamar songs.
More.
Yeah. I could have put many. Money Trees, absolutely. I think it deserves to be on here.
Yeah, Money Trees for sure.
Absolutely. Top 10. I would have cut the Lil Uzi Vert song.
I was like, I don't know about Lil Uzi.
Bees in the Trap. Bees in the Trap.
What Nicki Minaj song would you have put?
Itty Bitty Piggy. Easily.
Yeah.
Itty Bitty Piggy.
Me too.
Anything from Beat Me Up, Scotty, I think Itty Bitty Piggy should have been on this list. It should not have been Bees in the Trap. What? And that's not even like if you were gonna do a popular Nicki Minaj song, you could have done Anaconda. You could have done Super Bass.
I was gonna say Super Bass.
Bees in the Trap? That's wild.
You think Bodak Yellow?
I think deserves to be on the list. Yes, I do.
I think so.
I do.
I agree with Work It.
Absolutely.
Savage.
I think there's an argument for it. The remix at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, it just changed. I think about it the same way that I think about Bodak Yellow, in that it's not that the song necessarily was revolutionary or anything, but it changed the trajectory, I think, of rap, of female rap specifically, when those songs dropped. You know? So I think it really shook up the game. And I think with a lot of these songs, that is the case. Not with some of these songs. I'm like, now
I feel like I would have chosen a different Future song.
Oh no,
that's
March the Madness. Future song I would have chosen.
Really?
That or Codeine Crazy.
Codeine Crazy.
Easily March Madness. Easily. Can you think of a song that reminds you of 2016 more?
No, that's like, yeah. No, you're so right about March Madness. Mask Off?
You know, Mask Off, I can see an argument for that. So I'll say that. I'll say if it wasn't March Madness, I would have done Mask Off. You know,
Mask Off.
Codeine Crazy, I think, is my all-time favorite Future song. So I
Gucci
probably
Flip. What is it? That I thought it was a drought.
Okay. I see the arguments for these.
You see, but
I see the arguments. But if we had to
these
pick
were all
one Future song, of
I
those,
could understand why March Madness.
That's what I'm saying.
I could understand that.
I don't see Future being a person with multiple entries on this list.
No, he doesn't. He gets one for sure.
Yeah.
He gets one.
Like Jay-Z only has one.
No,
two.
He has two. He has two.
Two. Kendrick, of course, has 1, 2, 3.
Kanye West only has one.
Which is crazy.
I feel
wrong.
like...
Say what you want about the man.
No. Graduation album, like...
He should have
listen,
4 or 5.
You think 4 or 5?
Hell yeah! Easily. And Jesus Walks wouldn't have even been my pick. You know, I would have picked...
What would have been?
It would have had to be, for me personally, I'm very partial to my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. So Beautiful Twisted Fantasy. That's my all-time favorite Kanye West album. I would have chosen something from that album. However, if we're going for something that really represents like Kanye and his breakout, it should have been, I don't think it should have been Jesus Walks. You know what I mean? Like, I also think we're missing something.
I would have said Touch the Sky.
Touch the Sky, okay. But if that's the case, like the Kanye's workout plan, like, or something like that. Like, that could have been. I also think like we really are like there's not enough like blog era rap on here. Like, I think there being no ASAP Rocky, there being no Watch the Throne, no Wale, none of the things that kind of like really represent that time in our life. Also, why
You're
is there
so
no
right.
Drake on here?
There is no Drake on
There's
here.
not one Drake song on here. Actually, Sicko Mode. That counts, right?
I mean, he's a feature, but I guess
That's weird that there's no Drake on here.
That is weird. That is weird. Huh.
He done pissed off too many people lately.
So you that like really, take him off the list.
They really not fucking with his ass because there's no reason that there should be not one Drake song on
You're
here.
so right. You're
like,
so right.
At least, at the very least, one solo Drake song on here. But there are none, you know?
And what would be your Drake song?
If I had to choose a Drake song or a Drake song that I think they would pick?
Both.
Okay, a Drake song that I think they would pick, Hotline Bling. A Drake song that I would pick, Best I Ever Had.
Yes. Best I Ever Had for sure.
Or something from that era. It doesn't even have to be Best I Ever Had, but that era for sure. What about you?
I was gonna say The Motto. I feel like they would have chosen like The Motto.
That's another example of like blog era rap. Where is it? And for Lil Wayne to only have one entry, I think that's a bit nuts. It being a milli, I will take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
However, it shouldn't just be a milli.
Lollipop.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on. No Nas.
Bedrock.
You know, no Lil Kim. No, like, this is kind of crazy to me. Actually, what does 21st century mean? That's like from what, 90? Or is it 2000? It can't be 2000. Oh my God. Am I stupid?
I think it would be, right?
No. What is 21st century? What is 20? Feels stupid as fuck. First century. Okay. 2001. Okay. Got it.
So okay, yeah.
So then it couldn't be. There's several things that don't even count. Got it.
Yeah.
If we're going from 2001, got it. Because I'm like, that does eliminate several Jay-Z songs. You know, that,
I was gonna say
I would have put on the list.
When did okay, yeah, these are older songs. Yeah.
Anyway,
some interesting choices.
We'll have our own list, guys.
Actually,
we're gonna make a list of 200. No, it won't be that many.
It wouldn't be but like maybe like top 20, like top 25 of like the 21st century. I would be down to do that.
We absolutely could do that. 100,000%. Also, no Trina. Come on. No Trina. No Eve. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Anyway, no Remy Ma. Not even Conceited. Not even Conceited.
Yeah, like, or I wasn't even gonna say like Lean Back. Yeah, like Lean Back. Like
Lean Back. Come on. What about one of the dance songs like Dougie or Stanky Leg or Crank That or like,
what's the one that Knock If You Buck?
Come on now, Knock If You Buck, but Bees in the Trap.
Back That Ass Up. No,
now
Back That Ass Up.
That is what year did that come out? Hold on,
it's in the 2000s, right?
But what year? Because this is 2001. This came out in 1998.
LMA. Oh. Also, the T.I. song, I feel like I would have picked a different T.I. song.
What T.I. song would you have picked?
I think I would have picked Bring 'Em Out.
Okay, see, I would have picked Rubber Band Man. Yeah.
Or even Swagger
Like
Us.
You Know About
Swagger
Me?
Like Us. Yeah, or What You Know About Me. Like,
yeah. Or what's the song with Rihanna? Just live your life. Hey.
Yeah.
Because yeah, love that song. Incredible. Okay, should we move on to new music?
Right. Yes.
We have some new singles. Which are these? Like, because there's I don't really. Should we just? How do you want to do this? Because I don't. These new singles, I'm like, this is fine. This was fine. You know what I mean?
It was whatever.
You know what I like? This Beat a Bitch Up song. You know what it reminded me of?
What did it remind you?
Of like, do you remember when Avril Lavigne and Lil Mama did the
Oh my god.
Girlfriend remix.
Yes.
This reminds me of that, but in a positive way. I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it in a positive way. And you know what that,
Yeah.
I don't mean to get too, conspiratorial. I don't mean to get
Okay.
put on my tinfoil hat. But is that not recession music? Is this not is the music that we're getting not a sign that things are
maybe
heading that way real bad once again?
No, you might be right.
I mean, look, I think too that I also have that to say about the Hoes Be Mad Cash Cobain song with Bunna B, where she's like, rich bitch still shop on Shein, you know what I mean, like that song, whatever. I think I like Cash Cobain. I'll say that.
I know, yeah.
I don't know, I really think he just makes music for bad bitches, and I love that about him. Yeah. However, I think we are entering a phase in music that feels very akin to that specific time in the 2000s where people are very ghetto and unapologetic about it, And I don't mean that in a negative way. Ghetto is good.
I get it.
Ghetto is good. I think it's in direct correlation to the fact that our country is going under. And we are entering a time of a recession when people don't give a fuck about boosting. They're about to cut off food stamps. People about to start posting, tutorials about how to go into the grocery store and stick a turkey up your ass in November. And I think the music
is
that
a reflection
we are getting
of that.
Is a reflection of the times that we're living in. It's all recession era really music again.
Yeah.
It's recession
in this essay,
time.
I will attempt.
No. But I was thinking about that when I was listening to these songs. I was like, what does this remind me of?
That's so interesting. I didn't make that connection.
It reminds me of 2009, man, when shit got real wicked. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
You're so right.
That's what the music feels like.
When I was listening to the Doechii song, I guess I was thinking Avril Lavigne era, because when I was listening to it and watching the music video, it took me back to when you would go to bowling alleys and they'd have the music and bowling for was it bowling for soup or something like that rock, but and it's but Disney also used to play that
they did. They sure did. That's exactly 100%, 100,000%.
Yeah,
again,
it took me back there.
Let me say
anyway, that's so true.
Let's get into. Do you want to get into the albums?
Yeah.
Whose
Which
album
one do you
want to
start
talk
with?
about first? I think we should start with Bia's album.
Bia's? Okay. Yeah.
Let's talk about Bia's album.
Okay. My initial
Okay, you
thoughts.
go ahead. Yep.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything nice to say.
Really? Okay. It was 19 tracks. It was a little bit on the longer side to me.
She released a deluxe that had more.
Oh, really? Is this?
I listened to the deluxe.
Oh, is this the extended?
Yeah. Or the extended.
Okay, yes.
Maybe the extended had 19 tracks. I don't know.
Yeah, the extended is the 19. But I thought that this album was I thought it had cohesion. I thought that it had each song I feel fell into each other, and it felt like it was an album. I downloaded 4 songs.
Really? What songs did you download?
Plus 44.
Okay.
Guava, NWFA, and then Pissed Off, which I think I had already had. So really,
right,
3.
You had liked that song from before.
So I was just it wasn't bad. I wasn't completely mad at it.
Really?
I thought she did better than I thought.
Okay. What would your rating be then out of 10?
I'm giving it I'm gonna give it a solid 6. It was a solid 6. I think I thought it was well put together. I think that there were some songs on there that I was just not I didn't care for too much.
Yeah.
But I thought some of the songs I was this was not bad.
Interesting. I feel like
You did not like this album?
I had the opposite reaction, completely. That is so interesting. I thought the album was terrible. Like, and
Really?
what I felt was like there was no theme. I didn't think there was like a through line or direction. You know, I feel like she's
Mm-hmm.
like switching cultures and accents and
She
genres
was.
from like
Mm-hmm.
song to song and moment to moment. And it doesn't work for me because I don't know why. You know, I think for this to be a self-titled album, this is Bianca. There's no there's no identity. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
who Bianca is. I don't know who Bia is after listening to this album. While listening to the album, there's no identity for me. However,
Mm-hmm.
she can rap. Like that's not
Yeah.
something we can debate. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think what I was thinking when I was listening to it, I think she needs to make a pivot, or she could. I think she can make a pivot and she could have a really solid, great fan base making house music for gay clubs. Like
Mm.
that is what some of
Really?
these I do. I'm listening to some of these songs, and as a person who goes to a
Mm-hmm.
lot of gay clubs, they would go up for some of this shit. It doesn't mean that it's good, but it's for a niche audience, very specific, and not gay people listening to it on their walk, not gay people listening to it, you know, day to day. It's not like Sabrina Carpenter. It's gay club music specifically,
Music.
you know?
Hmm.
I also think Bia needs to write for pop singers because some of these songs,
Mm.
I think, number one, she should never sing.
I don't
Needs
think she should
she
sing
needs to
either.
stop that immediately. It was jarring. It was jarring. But I think it would have been great if somebody else sang it. And not
Yeah.
sang it with her on it. I mean, if she gave it to somebody else.
She gave
I
the song to somebody else, yeah.
I think she needs to lean into that. I think she needs to write
Mm.
for other people. And it doesn't have to be rappers. I think she needs to get into her baby Tate bag and start writing for these pop girls, because Bia has an ear, not for herself,
Mm-hmm.
but I think she has an ear for some good pop music. You know what I mean? I think,
Coaches don't play.
and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. She can still rap.
Mm-hmm.
She can still make her music. But I don't think she's living up to her full potential, because some of these songs would sound great if somebody else sang them.
That's so interesting. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it.
I just think ultimately for me, it just lacked, it was confusing. And I think for a self-titled album, again, I
Mhm.
just don't feel like there's any identity.
Yeah.
You know, and I
You
just
need.
I
Mhm.
wanted to know who Bianca was, who Bianca is, who is Bia. But so many of these songs are about heartbreak and about a man and about what he did
Mhm.
to you. What about you, Bia? What's your
Yeah.
story? Who are you? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And so
Mhm. Like because
I
of
gave it
these
a,
things.
yeah, I give it a 4 out of 10 because Bia can rap. You
Yeah.
know, some of these songs are god awful, and she should not sing. She should not sing. I
Yeah.
genuinely believe that. But some of these songs, I'm like, damn, this is a great beat. Damn, this is a great chorus. I just wish it was
Mhm.
for somebody else. I
Hmm.
do.
That's a fair. I think that's a fair critique. I think
Yeah.
that's like you give her props. Because I think that was also something that I was like, dang, I forgot. Like, Bia can rap. Like, whatever
She
Cardi
can
B's saying
rap. She
online, like she
can
can
rap.
rap.
You know, people say
So
whatever the fuck they want online. I don't give a fuck about that. You know, if I
yeah.
had loved the album, again, I went to Bia's
Mhm.
concert and I had a
Mhm.
wonderful time. She did a great job. I would not go to a concert for this show. If I had
Yeah.
liked the
Yeah.
album, hell yeah, I would have gone to another Bia concert because I enjoyed
Mhm.
myself the last time. I would not after listening to this
Yeah.
album. I wouldn't. I couldn't.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Should we move to Carinian, Tia Corinne's album?
Yes. Yes. Like I so enjoyed listening to this album.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I think everything that you were saying about Bia, she was doing. Like she is very much like solidified her like niche lane
Yeah.
of like I kind of I don't know if like Smino is the right like equivalent to her, but like she
But I
has
know
her
what you
own
mean.
sound.
She
She has
does.
her own sound. She has like I can't imagine other people on these type of beats
Yeah. I
besides her.
agree. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Like
And that's
this
a very
like
unique type of thing to be able to do.
right? Like the way that she like finds pockets and
Mhm.
like her flow, like
Yeah.
I really enjoyed listening to this album.
Yeah.
I don't think it was too much. the songs that I initially downloaded, Ironic, Lotion, Fall in Love, High Demand, Was Hatnin', and Booty.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this album. Like I thought it was really good.
I think this is another one that I did not love.
What?
Oddly enough. Yeah, I know. I downloaded Booty and Damn Right.
Okay.
I didn't even download the Flo Milli collab. Because
You
some
didn't
of
like
these
that one?
I didn't. To me,
Oh,
some of
God.
it, it really blended together. And it sounded like, like there's not an energy behind this album or behind her like music until that Flo Milli collab comes in. Like a lot of it, I think they sound like you said. I wrote exactly what you said. I said these sound like Tia Corinne songs. Like I don't think anybody else could do this. They're cute. They have this her type of originality, very specifically, and the production is fantastic. But sometimes it sounds like I'm listening to one long song and it's been 3 different songs that I'm listening to. And it does make an album that's barely 50 minutes long feel a lot longer when I don't feel like there's energy. Like I feel like that's what's lacking in this. And I feel like, instead of having so many songs, we should have just picked the strongest, like of those songs that sound similar. And I think the way that it flows together doesn't really work for me. I thought What's Happening was great. Booty was great. But again, I really do think for me, this feels like one long song. Like that's what I thought when I was listening to it.
What do you mean by energy? Yeah, what do you mean?
I think when I say like energy, like the songs are catchy, but I don't feel any oomph behind what you're saying. Like I don't feel like you care about what you're saying. And it's like kind of like background music for me in a way. And when a song has like energy, and I know I use that word a lot and don't really explain what I mean, but when a song has energy, it like makes me sit up. It makes me active. It makes me really tune in and tap into what you're saying. Otherwise, it just kind of like flows. And I'm just like, none of that was interesting enough to catch my attention because you didn't seem excited or energetic. Like you didn't believe or care about what it is that you were rapping about. You were just saying words and there was no meaning or passion behind the words that you were saying. And I felt that way about a lot of it. I do think though, that being said, like there was some really good standouts on here. Like I said, I downloaded 2 of them. And I thought some of them are really good. And I think it's a very unique type of album that I think only she could have made. And I love that. I love that only she could have made this album. So my rating, I would give it a 5 out of 10.
Wow. I'm gonna give this like
give
it like a 7.5.
Listen to it again. You give it a 7.5. That is crazy how different that is.
I really enjoyed. I was like listening to it, so I was like, ooh, hold on. Yeah. Like I don't know. And like maybe I think that also with her songs, it's like I mean, I don't know how you like return to albums, but like I don't know, I feel like it's in isolation. So I think the reasons like of you feeling like it's a long song is like you pick out like your standouts, right? And so it's like those were the ones that like pulled you. But I don't know. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
That's interesting. Okay, and then Mona Leo dropped an EP called Who Did the Body? Okay, so what were your thoughts?
Why didn't you go? I was like, why didn't you go?
God.
I feel like
now
I've given my
You have. Okay. I downloaded a couple songs. I had downloaded Life After Death, Sexy Sulan, which I had already downloaded. I actually like Putting You Down in the context of this project.
Yeah.
And then We All Nat, the OG mix with Bun B, Paul Wall, and Lil Kiki. First of all, I kind of love that she kind of like got the Houston OG stamp, like respect from them the way that Megan does, because she's from Houston too. I love that. For me, I love that she kind of like is capitalizing on this moment that she had. Because I feel like this project, for me, it had so much intention and energy behind it. Like, I think this time she wasn't holding anything back and she was cocky. And it feels like she was really seizing her moment. And obviously I think, and I don't know. But I think that she made this fairly recently. Like, I feel like the momentum that she had with her career, it kind of propelled her to go into the studio and put this together. I think that the project came together fairly recently. I think she's just so talented. Like, I really think she's a storyteller. She's gotten better as a singer. Like, she's improved tremendously. And she's just, I think she, in this, is crafting like a world with her words, and I think her brand is so clear and it's translating so well in the music. And I think for her to put out like this Southern Gothic project as a Black woman, as a person who she said herself like was raised in a Baptist church, like that's a really big deal for her to be able to do that, and to like, just talk about things like hoodoo and like that culture and like I think that a lot of people get brainwashed, and they don't want to tap into that side of things. But I love that she is. And I also think one thing that's so funny, it's like a complete aside, but when I was listening to this album, I was thinking about it. I saw this TikTok like a couple weeks ago, and this guy was like, the problem with music today is don't nobody be hooting and hollering in songs no more. And I agree. And I think she's hooting and hollering on this project. I really, really do think she's hooting and hollering on this project.
Yeah.
The rap. What? I think female rappers are still hooting and hollering. Okay, they're the ones who are hooting and hollering. So I really like this project, and I think one of the things that stood out to me the most that I hadn't even, it's something that hadn't even crossed my mind until I listened to it, was the song "Open the Gates." First of all, I thought it was beautiful for her to like pay tribute to Enchanting, her friend who died. But I think I realized women don't often have like, damn, I miss my dogs kind of songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in this song, it seems so deceptively simple, but I feel like it's so profound as a woman to grieve this way. Because this isn't the way that women grieve, especially not in music. And I didn't think about it until I heard this. I was like, damn, do women talk about that in songs the way that men do? Like shouting out they dead homies and talking about I miss my dad. Like, how often do you hear that? So
no, I thought about that too.
It hadn't even crossed my mind until I listened to that song. And now I'm going back and I'm like, have I ever heard a woman talk about that in like a music? Have I ever heard a female rapper rap about missing they dead homies? You know what I mean? Like, 'cause they got dead homies too. Overall, right. I'm actually gonna give this project an 8 out of 10. I was really proud of her. I was.
Oh my gosh, man! I feel like we're gonna be so flipped like this back.
So you did not have the same opinion. You know what I will say though? I need Lizzo to stop terrorizing us, attempting to rap.
I was like, yeah, you didn't like the Lizzo song.
I didn't like the Lizzo song.
I think that
so you did not feel the same way.
It was okay. Like, I just feel like I think that she has gotten better. I think her like rapping, I think the quality of her production, like
that
flow,
for sure.
Like it has like definitely been elevating with each project that she has. So I will give her that.
Yeah.
I feel like after like I didn't like the Lizzo song, so I guess like after that, like I kind of like tuned out.
Enough. You said
that was enough.
Actually can't.
This was enough.
Fucking can't.
I was like, this is enough, because like I think I liked the Life After Death song. Obviously, I liked Bigger Than Big.
Yeah.
Obviously, like Sexy Salon, Putting It On, and then I did like Opening the Gates, and I had the same thoughts that like there's not a lot of songs, or if any, that I know of where women are talking about grieving their friends. But yeah, the rest of it, I was just like, what is this? I was like, you're good. You're getting there. I'm so happy that you're like progress.
But it's not
I'm
there
like,
yet.
It's not there yet. But we're on the precipice because of something, because her brand, like you said, I think is elevating.
Absolutely.
I think people are buying into who she is
100%.
Versus like when she first came out, where it was like, this was a good
us.
bop. Yeah, it was just us.
We were the only ones who believed it. We was the only ones listening.
Like it was a good bop. But now I'm like, okay, she is I think she's evolving and things are getting a lot more polished. So I'm not like
That's a good
completely
word.
mad at this project, but it's not like there's still more work to be done.
There's work to be done. I agree that there's work to be done. I don't think it's perfect by any, and I think I'm hoping this, I don't think this counts as like a debut album. You know, like I wouldn't count it as a debut album. I hope she's not counted as a debut album. She's on this tour right now and she's like posting these videos on like Instagram and Twitter, and the hype is there. The momentum,
the hype is there.
The momentum is there. Like the people are listening to the music. She's having a huge moment and she's seizing the moment. So I think it was the perfect time. I think it was the perfect time to drop this project. Even though we didn't, you know, we had different feelings about it. Another one dropped, Pluto World. Did you listen to this fucking album?
No.
Girl,
I listened to like a couple of songs. I listened to like a couple of songs and I was like, I know it's going to sound the rest of this is going to sound the same.
All the same. Every fucking song sounds the same. I stopped writing because I'm like, what the fuck is there to say? It all sounds the same. My God.
I feel like she's a combination of like wanting to be like Little Uzi and like a little bit of Sexy Red and a little bit of like NLE Choppa. Like those are like the three that I'm getting.
What a combination.
In terms of like just like yelling, whining, talking like nonsense. Like I don't know who gave her this platform. Like we need to get you in the stew.
We need a full 20
we need a full
project from you. No one needs that from you. I want you to be clear. Nobody.
You know what? And I blame TikTok. Actually, I think that's really what I think. It's TikTok is like promoted like Wham Whammy or whatever,
Wham Whammy.
and they're like, you know what? She needs to make an album. You know what? Like maybe 30 of these songs are gonna pop.
30 songs on the album. Put 30 of them on there. I don't give a fuck what they sound like. 30 songs. Who approved this?
Yeah. I
this goes back to my thought about recession music, because this is a recession music. If I've ever, this is ghetto fabulous. You know, like there's an audience out there that's going to listen to this music, and I don't mean that in an elitist way. I don't mean that in any kind of way like that I'm better than that. But there's a very specific subset of people who are going to actually listen and download all of Pluto's music. And I think they're, 16, number one. And number two, they are urban kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not good. It's not even that it's not good. It's all the same.
Are we aunties? Because watch
there's no way.
Because watch a 15-year-old be like, you're not listening to Pluto? Like,
oh my God. Did you hear about the guy? He's a singer, I think. I've never heard of him until recently. His name is Somber, but with no E, because that's cool. And apparently, like, he's 20. Okay, so this girl, she's 25. And she went to his concert. She made this TikTok. It went viral. Basically, she was saying this concert was really weird because he was up on stage. She said that the entire venue was tweens. They were running around like it was school, ripping and running all through the concert venue.
Ripping and running
through the concert venue.
I have not. I was like looking up. I'm like, somber. I was like,
and then
I was like,
who is that white man? Right?
Like,
exactly.
No, I was going to be like, don't you mean Sonder? Don't you mean Sonder?
No, the kids don't know about that. The kids don't know nothing about Sonder, baby.
I was like, is Mariah going to be like, I just found out that Sonder is Brent?
No. Are you kidding me? No. I went to college. Thank you very much.
Yo.
I was on SoundCloud at that time.
You were on SoundCloud. Okay, yeah.
But the point is that she made this video saying, like, he got on stage and he was like, basically saying like viral TikTok phrases and like brain rot sentences and phrases the whole concert. And then he literally has a segment in the concert where he says, does anybody have a toxic ex that they want to call? He invites high school girls up onto the stage to call their toxic ex, to like shit on them on the stage. And the toxic ex is toxic because the girl's like, yeah, he wouldn't like hold my hand in between classes. And so we had to break up. And then they're booing him. And then she said that there was one point in the concert where he asked them to bark. And there are a bunch of tween girls barking at this grown man. Freshly 20 is how he described himself. But these are tweens.
That sounds
Don't it? That's exactly what I said when I heard that. Has tween girls bark and then telling them to say bark for me, daddy. At a concert of tween girls, and he's asking them to bark. A grown man asking teenagers to come up on stage and call their teenage boyfriends.
Yeah. Who are these people?
Exactly.
I saw on the SNL like lineup for like I think now until like November, and I was like, who are these people?
Exactly.
Who are like the musical guests? I'm like,
I saw it. I know. Who the fuck is Role Model? Do you know that that's that boy's legal name? Role Model.
Role Model.
That Role Model is a singer. That is his legal name. His parents named him Role Model. Role Model.
Who else is there? Okay, so Somber's on here, or what? Yeah, Somber, whatever.
That's it. Somber.
Olivia Dean and Brandy Charlie.
Oh, Brandy Carlisle is old, but she makes like folk music. Brandy Carlisle's like an old white woman. Okay, but she's middle aged. No, she's different. It's cute, but it's folk music. Okay, but yeah, I totally know what you mean though. It's a little weird.
It's so weird.
I guess, the world turns, and
I guess so.
And there are more people. They just keep inventing new white people every single day.
They just keep inventing.
It's like every damn day. Who are these
people?
I don't know who they are. I don't even know who the niggas are no more. The streamers are the ones who are famous, and I'm not watching that.
I can't imagine watching somebody like just be. I don't know. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Entertaining. They're just sitting there. I don't get it.
I know. Yeah.
I don't get it at all. Anyway, should we get into our main topic?
Yes.
Today is the day we are announcing our annual Where My Girls At Awards. This is our sixth annual Where My Girls At Awards ceremony.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. We've done this 6 times over. So we're going to go through all of the nominees. Please remember to vote. We're really excited about this. However, I will say, and I don't know how you feel about this, it was kind of difficult to put together a list this year for me.
Because everybody wanted to put out their albums like in the last 3 months.
They put out albums
or not even 3 months. Yeah, like yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, I think that like we've definitely had like stronger
we've
years.
had stronger years. We've had years that were so we could not narrow it down. There was so much music, and we just had to. It was really hard this year. I think it was the opposite way. It was hard to find. It wasn't that there wasn't a ton of music that was put out. It's just that a lot of it wasn't good. It wasn't memorable.
Yeah, it wasn't memorable. Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, I get. I was like, yeah, I guess, but
that's not exactly how I felt.
Nonetheless,
we're
very excited to share with you all.
We are excited.
It's just in comparison. Just in comparison.
It's a little bit different, but we're really excited. So please make sure you vote. Again, we don't collect any of your data. We don't.
This is for the people, by the people.
For the people, by the people.
By
unlike
the people.
The U.S. Government. So the link will be in the description box of this episode. It will also be on all of our social media. And also, we'll be posting about it on social media. The voting is going to close in December, as it always does. And we're going to see who's going to take home the gold this year. The golden mic. That's what I'm going to call it. So,
I like that.
Our first award, as always, our Flued Out Award for Best Instagram Baddie. The nominees are Mona Leo, Cardi B, Doechii, and Rico Nasty. Some really exciting nominees. Do you want to do the next one and then we go back and forth?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I think everybody loves this category.
Don't
Where's
we?
your publicist?
Boo.
Worst PR of the year.
Because
And
they always
so
have terrible PR.
they have horrible PR, and we wish that they would get it together. But,
Please.
as you know, Nicki Minaj, number one.
I'm sorry. It's
The
always
remaining champ.
Young
Young Miami,
really
JT,
yeah,
Cardi B,
yeah,
and Sweetie.
yeah. It's been a rough one for.
The girls have been fighting.
The girls
have
for
been
their lives
fighting.
too. Like just fighting for their lives. Our next award is the Sweet 16 Award for Best Verse of the Year. Now the nominees are Bourbon, Megan Thee Stallion, Magnet, Cardi B, Egypt, West Side Gun featuring Doechii. So we're obviously talking about Doechii's verse. Eat Me, Rico Nasty, First, Ken the Man, 285, Mona Leo, and Imaginary Players, Cardi B. So that's a pretty stacked category.
That's solid. Yeah, that's solid. That's a
really solid one.
Okay, next category we have Put Me On. So the 2026 Rising Stars. So we have Bunna B, Pluto, YK Nice. Is that how you say it? YK Nice? All right. And then Mona Leo. So hopefully I'm rooting for Mona Leo in this.
I am rooting for Mona Leo. Then we have our First Day Out Award for the biggest 2025 come up. I mean, they have really been killing it all year and have elevated their careers in new ways. And the nominees are Doechii, Pluto, Ken the Man, Rico Nasty, and Bunna B.
Oh my gosh. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what you all have to say. Okay. Me too. Okay. Ladies Night Award. So this one's best collaboration. So we have Every Time remix with Cardi B featuring Lotto. First remix with Ken the Man featuring Mona Leo. Rocksteady, Meg Thee Stallion, and Full Millie. And then 285 with Anicia featuring Mona Leo. Which those were pretty good songs.
Those are pretty good songs. So I'm really excited. They didn't really collab as much this year. So
they did not.
Yeah, it just wasn't happening. Our next award, 30 Seconds to Chart for Best Viral Song, because the girls are good for going viral. And the nominees are Whim Whammy, Pluto featuring YK Nice, Ran Out, JT, Anxiety, Doechii, First, Ken the Man, Outside, Cardi B, and Pull Your Skirt Up by Pluto.
Double feature by Pluto.
Do
you know what? The last thing I'll say about Pluto, I also keep thinking about Future. Like
that is what I said
every single time.
That is exactly what I thought. Like, girl, I'm sorry, but you got.
I'm like, he has that. That's him. That's him.
Yes.
Anyway, okay. Ear Candy. So this is our best melodic rap. So first we have Anxiety by Doechii, Somebody by Lotto, Safe, Cardi B, and Kehlani, and then Gorgeous by Doja Cat.
An exciting category that, again, we only just added last year. We're adding so many categories, but sometimes it really does call for it. The next category is the misdemeanor for Best Music Video, named after the one, the only, the misdemeanor Missy Elliott. And the nominees are Gorgeous, Doja Cat, Ran Out, JT, Flood, Little Sims, Bigger in Texas, Megan Thee Stallion, Anxiety, Doechii, and Sexy Solon, Mona Leo.
Yeah. We should add the music video. Could we hyperlink to these music videos?
Oh my God, I never even thought about that. I absolutely can do that. 100%.
Yeah.
I will put that on my
That's a good
list.
idea. Okay, next we have the Super Duper
to
Fly.
Everything, actually. Oh my God, I never thought about that.
Didn't
I'm gonna add that to
it either.
List. Yes.
Super Duper Fly. So this is our best brand collaboration / product. So we have Cardi B and DoorDash for Bodega Baddie. We have Meg Thee Stallion's Hot Girl Swim, Doja Cat with the MAC Cosmetics, Glorilla and the Fenty brands, and then Doja Cat and Marc Jacobs. So a lot of good categories.
A lot of great brand. I don't know. There's just so much great. That's the one thing I think that they were not lacking in this year. All right. And then we have a new category, guys. This category we have added just this year, and it is the Put It on the Floor category for Best Live Performance. Because you know what?
Yeah, I
That
like
is something that we value. So the nominees for this are Megan Thee Stallions at Coachella, Doechii at the 2025 Grammy Awards, Cardi B at the 2025 Global Citizen Festival, Doja Cat at Saturday Night Live, and Glorilla at the 2025 BET Awards. So we're going to link those performances so you can watch and you can make the decision on who had the best performance of the year.
Yeah. No, I like that. I'm glad that we added that in this time.
Me too.
That's a good idea. Okay, next we have Stuck on Repeat. So this is the song of the year. And so we have Magnet by Cardi B, Bigger in Texas by Meg Thee Stallion, Anxiety by Doechii, Sexy Sulan, Mona Leo, Teeth Sucker, Yeah by Rico Nasty.
And then our Lauryn Hill Award for Album of the Year. We have Kind of Famous, Ken the Man, Lethal, Rico Nasty, Lotus, Little Sims, and Am I the Drama by Cardi B.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, especially after all these albums came out. But whatever.
These albums came out.
Whatever. Whatever. And then, okay, our last category, we have the Queen Bee Awards. So this is our Artist of the Year. So we have Glorilla, Rico Nasty, Doechii, and Cardi B. So we'll leave it up to you all to help us decide who wins in these categories.
Who's going to take it home, guys? Who is, and remember, vote, tell all your friends to vote twice.
Yes, share.
You should do that. But vote,
no,
tell
do
other
not vote.
people. Don't vote twice. I'm just kidding. But vote, absolutely. Okay, should we do music recs?
Ooh, okay, yeah. I didn't even think about my music rec.
Should we do the music recs? I think I'm going to do two. I'm going to do one that I just had in mind, and then I'm going to do one from the nominees that I have here. Okay, so my music rec, this is going to sound crazy. Or I don't know if it's going to sound crazy. My music rec is actually Stranger by Doja Cat from her latest album, V.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I did not enjoy this album, but this song, I just keep coming back to it. I love the production on this. I love the way it sounds. It just sounds so dreamy. And I really love that. And then from the nominees on our list, I am also going to recommend, which one do I want to recommend? I'm going to recommend the first remix, Ken the Man featuring Mona Leo. So I love that song and I still replay it. Even the original, I think, is an excellent song. So those are my music recs for the week.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go listen to that Doja Cat song again. I did not like that album.
I don't think you would like it. To be honest.
I don't think I'm gonna like it either.
But I really do like it. I listen to it a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna recommend one off of Tia Corinne's album.
Okay.
Was Hadnin. I like that song with her and Wiz Khalifa.
That's
that was
a good
one.
Wait, I thought that was which one was the song with Smino? Because that was the one I liked. I don't remember.
That was High Demand.
Oh, that one I like. High Demand I like. What's Happening was really good though. So I like that one. I like that one.
And then from our list, I'll do the Safe song with Cardi B and Kalani. I've been listening to that song a lot
Me too. It's kind of growing on me.
I like it.
I really love that. She's like, I'm from the block, baby.
Baby, is you a up, baby?
I love that song. Anyway, if you made it all the way to the end of this episode, thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to vote, to follow us on social media, to leave us a review. All that good stuff. Happy Halloween and all that other stuff. And we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.